I'm inside the house now, so right when you walk in, there's a door to go upstairs, which we'll go to in a second. Small closet. It's not very wide, but it's pretty deep. And it's quite tall, so you have plenty of space for storage there. Oh, I should say, I don't know if I had mentioned this before, but I've not been in this house yet, so everything I'm saying is totally stream of conscious. There's a doorbell in that little nook. I'll go this way first. So stepping down that way, there's a living room. So there's the front door there. Fireplace. And this goes out to the side door that's facing Pearl Street here. Yeah, kind of a junky car that's parked next door. This fireplace is wood burning, and it looks like at least this part's in pretty good condition. Might be worth having a chimney inspection. All right, so that room, the only way to get in and out is this door here. Well, except for the outside door. And there's a small dining room here with the patio out toward the garage. That goes into the kitchen. This actually, so far, it's not quite as big as I thought it was going to be in the pictures. Kitchen is a decent size, but it's a style of house where everything is very segmented. Old cabinets, but pretty good condition overall. At least that one is. A little dirty, but not bad. I've seen these kinds of cabinets get so grimy, but these ones are good. Definitely an old 80s or early 90s countertop. So, it's not very easy to tell in the picture, but it's kind of a reddish pink color. Both the sink outlets are GFCI, and the stove one is too. So that's nice. Half bath on the first floor. This one only has a pull light, however. Also grounded outlets. Oh, I should mention too, the floors are all in very good shape. These ones are definitely not original. This almost looks like 50s or 60s style pine, which is what's in my house. Same for in this room, but the kitchen has like an older oak maybe that's been refinished. All right, I'm just gonna go down to the basement now. Oh, but before we go down there, there's quite a bit of storage here by this back door. Really a lot of cabinet space. These are really deep too. Ungrounded outlet in this cabinet, although I can't imagine you're gonna have anything plugged in there really. It's probably not a big deal. I can't even reach that top one. This is a view from the back door. There's another closet here. Once again, very deep. Not very deep this way, left and right, not very wide. Let's check this basement out. It's very green down here. So first thing I see, low ceiling. Water heater is new. See if there's a date on it. December 2016. So that's good. Looks like there's some asbestos insulation on the ducts here. So that should probably be removed or tested at least. Here also, it's pretty common in houses this age, in Indiana at least. This wall has a lot of moisture. Starting to peel a little bit there and crumble. It's quite discolored here. It's a line probably for an old fuel tank. I will say though that even though this wall is discolored, it doesn't look like it's bowing. But I wonder if it gets wet down here when it rains. The seller's disclosure did not say anything regarding that, but it doesn't smell very wet. I would not be surprised if it did though. Old cellar area. Not very interesting. A lot of discoloration on this wall. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, the furnace. I should have mentioned this before while I was looking at it, because I definitely thought about it. But the furnace is pretty old. It's an old 80% efficient Lennox unit. I don't know for sure. I would say probably 80s, if I had to guess, just by looking at it. There's another door over here. Utility sink, washer hookup. Oh, it's got one of those. Actually, that's not a washer hookup. I'm sorry. That's one of those old basement showers. Interesting. Here are your washer hookups. Although I don't. Oh, take that back. There's a dryer vent and the gas line for that. It is a 100 amp panel. One thing I do notice is there's definitely some older branch chain wiring. I bet a lot of this conduit probably isn't grounded on the inside. There is some newer grounded wiring coming out, and it looks like a lot of all the outlets down here are, well, presumably grounded because they're all 3 prongs. But they're in that conduit, and it's hard to say for sure. This one at least is, because you can see the new Romex going into it. So this is for the dryer. That's good. There's a strange panel over here that has Romex running to it. I don't know. Ooh, this is just filled with splices. I'm not sure what that would have originally powered. Maybe the electrical service was over there initially. I thought this was going to be a basement staircase going up that had been abandoned, but it's just a storage room. Here's your soil pipe for the house. It is cast iron, which means it's probably pretty old. Looks like there's some weeping on it. Doesn't look like it's leaking anywhere, but it definitely looks a little bubbled. So these do eventually rot. Might be worth having an inspector look at if you decide to make a house or an offer on the house. Because I have seen those become weak to the point where you can stick your finger through the metal. As far as the joists go, all the framing looks really good. I've been looking as I've been walking around. I haven't seen any evidence of termites. And like I said, despite how much discoloration there is in different places, it doesn't feel very damp down here. Doesn't feel, it's just an empty box, I guess. Doesn't smell wet. So, but there's obviously some kind of thing happening. Whether it's just efflorescence because the brick is painted, or probably there's definitely some moisture coming in, at least on that side where it's unpainted. Something to keep in mind. Although I don't think the basement's flooding or has any pooling water. I gotta get this light switch. Cool. All right. So now we gotta go check out the upstairs. I'm glad it stopped raining. All right, so start with this. This bedroom is actually pretty large. It's got some storage. Looks like there's a bathroom behind this, and that's probably plumbing access. This closet's not. It's probably 3 feet wide and 7 feet deep. There's attic access there. All of these windows up here look like they're also double hung. Let's see what's in this little area. Just attic space. There's a light switch. Cool. Interesting, I'm not sure what. Some kind of old insulation was originally hanging the bottom side of the roof, but I don't know what it was. I've never seen anything like that before. And it looked pretty degraded. Big linen closet. Oh, it's a nice little bathroom up here. I love this tile. New vanity. Old mirror. And medicine cabinet. No exhaust vent. Tiles in good shape. And cast iron enamel tub. Needs some TLC for sure. I don't know why they put this rubber stripping around instead of just regrouting it and caulking it, but you do see that sometimes. This bedroom also is pretty decently sized. This one's got 2 closets this way. Both of them are... I don't know what the other... That light's burnt out. Pretty deep. This one's pretty shallow. No luck in that one either. So there's no downstairs bedroom. Just the two up here. Looks like all these outlets are grounded. This room has a cable hookup if you like watching TV in your bedroom. House across the street needs some roof patching. So, that is the whole house. It's a pretty cute little place overall. Big things I would be concerned about are definitely the age of the furnace, making sure that's serviced and in good order. Although the age itself is not necessarily a big deal, as long as it works well. It was a Lennox, I think, so that's a good brand, or Train, which is also a good brand. I should go see if we can look in the garage. The house overall has been well maintained. Age of the roof, probably not a huge concern, although it's probably more than half of its life through. So, thinking 10 years or so, you'll probably have to have that replaced. But as far as I can tell, none of the shingles look really bad. Just the nail pops that need to be fixed. There's a pad. However, I don't know if there's a code. Let me look in showing time here real quick. If there is, then I'll make another short video, and if not, then that is the whole house.